Oh, this is a close one. Turn that down.
That hurts my ears.
That hurt my ears.
Oh God! I'm Christian. Go to. We look, but it was a.
Christian, I'll be my move. I'm Christian.
You go.
No, he was like,
He was on the court though.
and then he after that he said, "We will go."
Look. What? What even are these names? I'm Christian. Go to.
Saggy flag. Saggy flag.
Hello, everybody.
Can you
I'm
skip
Larry
it?
Ridley, and this is Madden 17.
I skipped it.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, I think they got it.
We're doing it. We got the ball.
Opening kickoff of the game. I can't believe we saw that. I guess Charles has something as a coach you do premeditated.
I'm a
Maybe
Christian.
saw something on film.
Oh boy! Oh, look at your face.
Beginning to this game. What else do you think we have in store for us today?
Excited to find out. Just getting the party started here with a recovered onside.
Oh my God! I hurt my ears.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Come on.
And it drops
Oh, he
down
had it.
incomplete.
Shut up.
Thought he might have had it. Instead,
Exactly,
second
that jumped up
down.
my ears.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in your coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Come on, all the way down.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes
I respect that. I respect that.
Cincinnati territory. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to
But that
respect
has
it as a
a-
defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use his
Yeah,
speed
get that out of
to
bounds.
his
Get that out of bounds.
and go up and get the football.
Oh,
That's a big time
I'm a
play right there. You
scared.
know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and get the ball away.
I'm a
That's a pass he's got to have.
Yo, boy.
We will go. I'm Christian. Go
Second
up.
down now after the incompletion.
Sorry, he also so cold.
We love God, coconut head, the oil stuff.
Like for real. God dang, y'all guarding got any ball.
Around the intended receiver. And it's third down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands
y'all
and
hear
why
me?
they're playing
Yo, y'all
defense.
hear me too, but I
In
sound
this
soft.
situation,
No, you not. Tommy, you don't even sound correctly.
attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job.
Let's just turn it down because I don't want
And
his
this
sound of
defense gets the
voice.
stop
You
on
sound
the
like a
opening
pig.
drive. Here's third and goal.
Yeah, I know Trey is on
Looks like to run it in. It's Williams.
Timmons, get out the way, bro. Oh my turd.
Give him a couple on the run there, and now
Shut
they're
up
looking
and stop
to
saying
You
that.
got that assassin? Bro, you on my
Looking at this
Get
situation,
out.
here's the one that
Wait,
maybe
I
you
think
go
I'm
for from
lucky
here. You
because we
kick
just
it.
run over
I
people.
think you have to get points in this situation. Fourth down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Fourth down. Here's Roethlisberger. And it is incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Well, they miss an opportunity to put some points on the board on the opening drive. They pass on the field goal. What'd you think?
I'm looking at it from a positive standpoint for them. First drive of the game, they set the tone, right? They go downfield. They let them know how aggressive they're going to be all game long.
Okay, touchdown.
Even though they don't get it, because it's the first drive of the game, you're not that worried about it.
Why all my men
Down the
fell?
left side. It's a foot race. And
You ran out.
all the way down at about the 2.
I hate you.
Man, look at the replay. I fell so many times.
90.
Y'all fell so many times. Replay. Replay it.
Oh, wow, they can still hear me? Oh, bet. Oh wait, I forgot I got my headset in.
3 yards. And now the offense operates in the red zone. Dalton here from the gun. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A.J. Green, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. Now Roethlisberger on first down. He's going to wind up in it. He's got a man complete. That one goes for 36 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown, 48 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And he fends him off. Look at the time. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it second down. Second down, Dalton. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Giovanni Bernard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's third down. And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
Stephon Tuitt's ability to play defensive end and yet rise up and knock passes away when quarterbacks try to throw them, he makes it hard to get around.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And Tate's got it. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Brandon Tate, 42 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 3. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives drives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to take another shot here. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
He's going to let it go again. They've got his man complete. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
And they pick up the 1st down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Sammy Coates, the intended target there. And now it's 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. 2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown Steelers. Antonio Brown with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did he?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session.
No, he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away, but they won't be too upset with him. He did his job for the most part.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. From midfield here, Dalton. Green with a catch left side. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. They send Green to the left on his own. Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton looking for his running back, and he's got him. Whoosh. And he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And when you have a guy in the backfield who can catch the football, you don't just use him strictly for checkdowns or dump-offs. You make him part of the primary passing attack because what you're trying to do is get him into open field and then let him make people miss and advance the football.
And Green with a catch left side. At the end of one, 15-14 is the score. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. First and 10 for Dalton, and his throw is incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. It's brought in left. Side by Tate. Yeah, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Nugent on now for the extra point. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And it coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. It's Marcus Wheaton now to return it. What a spin. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. He's doing his job, but the bottom line, they're losing. They've got a deficit to make up here, and he knows it.
And quarterbacks who last in this league learn that lesson really early. You may have had a great stat line and felt pretty good about how you played, but if your team didn't win, it almost doesn't matter. And right now he's adopted that attitude. How do I get better? How does my team get better? How do we find a way to win the game?
No, he's hoping to lead his team to a successful drive. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to go for a big play. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40.
I think one of the underrated aspects of Ben Roethlisberger's game is his ability to actually throw the football. We hear so much about his movement and escaping the pocket. Ben can step back there and fling it, and Antonio Brown is usually there to catch.
We've really seen their chemistry develop, haven't we?
Yes, we have, and it's been really, really fun to watch.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball. After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A drive that time of 6 plays. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Illegal touching. Offense.
One of the most frustrating things for a special teams coach, the ball did not go 10 yards there on the onside kick. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And caught right side, Green. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 13 on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Cincinnati first down. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Green with a catch left side.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance. That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And after the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He's got him in, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Boswell for the extra point. And his kick is good. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Getting set to go again, Andy Dalton marches back onto the field. You know, normally he's probably pretty happy with his performance at this point. He's played pretty well. Bottom line, they're down on the scoreboard, so I'm guessing he's not that happy.
No, the fantasy owners who have him for this week, oh, they're happy with what's going on. But for him leading a team, trying to win a ball game, I agree with you. Not happy at all. Trying to figure out how to up his game and inspire his teammates to do the same.
That's a true leader. Trying to get it to LaFell, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into...
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. 2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. On the right side, caught by Green. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Brandon Tate was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
how many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That'll give them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
We'll have first half highlights and analysis.
Yeah, wow, plenty to show in this one.
Going to be a busy man at intermission. And Tate's got it. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Another chance for Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. That'll bring up second down. They come up in an offset eye. Throwing, Dalton. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Brandon LaFell, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. This is why I could never make it as a quarterback at any level, especially the NFL. To have the poise to stay in that pocket, know you're going to take the hit, but still deliver for a touchdown. Great play.
I have to agree with you on that one. When I see those hits coming, I'm wanting to exit the pocket. I'm getting the heck out of there. Instead, we just saw someone stay in there and make the throw downfield.
After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
Now Roethlisberger. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will.
Sugar, just step into your sneakers and step behind the speakers. Your heart will keep me beating and make me a believer. Don't you want me? Don't you want me? I need some mercy on my soul right now. Give me what you got. Oh, oh, oh. Give me what you got. Oh, 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 oh. I said, roll up, yeah, come get your love. I don't care when we're dancing tonight. Just as long as you're there in the brink of the light. I said, roll up, yeah, come get your love. Sliding down the last street as the day creeps. What you doing with nobody at home? Sugar, just step into your sneakers and step behind the speakers. Your heart will keep me beating and make me a believer. Don't you want me? Don't you want me?